Okay, I made it. I made it. We're here. Oh my gosh. It's so late, bro. What happened? Hey, hi. It's time. What were we doing? I have no idea. Oh, hey. You're a bag out, you already know. Track down your gun. Buy the pants, sing karaoke. Get in the secret passage. Figure out who made the call. Myself a little bit. Sitting closer to my microphone because I noticed some audio. I gotta do an audio audit of the stream. I noticed some audio like pops and stuff on the last VOD. And I just don't have the time to go fix it. So I'm just sitting closer to the microphone. Pay for the damages. Replace lost bull. You gotta find a sphere. Name unknown, rank unknown. Oh, look at those little things on the right. 18 years in service, 216 cases solved, 3 people killed, 1 honor, 6 good cop, bad cop, 1 moralist, 2 ultra-liberal, 2 fascist, 2 communist, 1 boring cop, 5 superstar cop. Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case. Join him on the Whirling in Rags balcony after 2200. Okay. This has to wait till Wednesday. Call Alice back in a day for info on the armor. So nothing's really time sensitive except we got to meet Kim after 10, which we got like 4 hours before that. We got hella time. See if we can find some stuff to pick up, get some shmoney. Might be more places we can go to. The bridge is down. The water shit's down. That's the pawn shop. I don't think there's terribly much in there for me right now. I'm broke. Zoom out a little bit. Maybe there's more to do. Over here. What's this? Ruins full of snow. Okay. This woman wants to be left alone, I think. Already know what's going on here. Drugstore, racist guy. We haven't talked to her again in a while. What's up?
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
Should be long until we get the body down.
Okay. Thanks for keeping me in the know, sir.
Okay, that's all you have for me? I gotta run. We're done with her. Got the drunk guy. We got the garbage there. Take that. Little bit of garbage. Love to see it. Oh, garbage. Yes, please. Is this a bull? No. Got the wall. This. Stuff. Ooh, what's this? Signal blue naval coat. Gives me suggestion. Takes off half-light.
Hey, up here, Piggo.
Hey, what's up?
The streets will flow red once more.
Arya Stark?
Current rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are
His
you?
fire is this writing? Wait a minute, let me do that again. Hold up. His Rysair is this firing? Hold on, let me do that again.
Avengers Assemble.
Assemble. Susie, thank you for the resub. 57 months of support. Appreciate it.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
The fucking skull.
No. Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your name.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Do you know about the murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Pigstein?
Go forth and forage in someone else's shit.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you doing there?
Can you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural,
Ah.
an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
All right. So do you not know what to
Have
write?
you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono was here.
Ah.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats.
Why are you doing
Not,
this?
this place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
You know someone just died, right?
I thought I'd mix it up. You know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos.
Okay.
Yeah?
I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now.
She means the opposite.
Thanks. Rhetoric. What you looking at?
Lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Oh boy.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Hi, raiders. Welcome, welcome. You had a good stream. Welcome in. My name's Rysair. Played some Disco Elysium today. It's a bit of a brain scratcher.
Woman on the boat.
Oh, Joyce Messier. Wait, I've heard that name before.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago.
Oh,
2 days
thank you.
travel away from Rivershore. It's money.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the raid.
And upscale boutiques.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her.
Wild Pines. Oh, Wild Pines was the
I have the feeling she will be very
was on the overalls.
telling us now. You should take the lead. Ask her
Heard
unexpected.
this was a great game. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's definitely a little freaky, but it, you know, in a good way.
Best bet.
Good idea, piggies.
All right, I'm done with you. Nothing. Take some garbage. That's money. What's up on the signpost? What it says on the sign. I could go in there, but let's go talk to this Joyce lady. Anything in here? Magnesium. Hey, Shira. Hello. Docking reserved for whatever. Your room in the whirling is much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. You're finishing a book? Oh, heck yeah.
Striking woman
You're not late. I also started like 10 minutes
of
ago.
her sailing boat. Smiling.
Good afternoon, officers.
Hello, Joyce.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the
Oh.
RCM.
You own the harbor. Hey.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel.
Deal.
Strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your
12 minutes? Oh,
I was
man.
just
We're running out of
mentioning a
time.
strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this?
That is
Okay.
good too.
Can you let me in,
My
actually?
colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice.
Mischief.
Mischief, even. This is a tactic. It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Oh.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation.
You know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Do you know about them?
Better not tie the forestay to the batstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
All right. What do you do for Wild Pines?
I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
Well, then what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those
Airships?
are the shipping side of things, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes.
Indo-tribe.
Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself.
Suzerain.
Centuries ago.
Love these
The
words.
king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo-Pine
Socrates,
tribes?
Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Got it.
She nods.
You're on a boat.
Yes, I am.
Does the boat have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Boring.
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days,
How do you like it?
sloop, I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Oh, sorry. I think I have a handle on the boat thing. Tell me about the strike.
Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Can I hear about the trade secrets?
You'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
All right, well, let's let that
See
be.
it that way. To repeal the act would mean repealing the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot.
But I am derailing us. You want?
So what's
I
your
believe
role in the
official
strike?
Title is senior labor negotiator.
Oh, fancy.
In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem.
Ah.
The union stopped all negotiations.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Got it.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, Measurehead, yeah?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
So the strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
Was the talks bad before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
So you organized the
When
lynching.
did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss.
So they hit a wall.
Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no.
No, I mean,
There
never
have
the
been
first
2
time.
prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan.
Dental plan.
This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
So what happened to Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget.
Whoa.
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
I gathered. Okay. Not cool, man.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
So did you tell the scabs to come through?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
I take it that you didn't call them then.
Don't let her answer it herself.
No, I mean scabs.
Workers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
You're not very subtle, ma'am.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Yeah, thanks, Rhetoric. You really do the heavy lifting, Rhetoric, don't you?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. Every worker, a member of the board.
That's a pretty big concession.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I don't know what to think about
Fortunately,
that.
They explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, It needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That seems extremely inefficient.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
They don't want it to end.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gate.
Boy, yeah?
The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
He told you about it.
This checks out.
How about Mr. Clare? What do you know about him?
Claire is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Ever fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick,
Face.
viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Interesting.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
So is the Union good besides these
The
brothers?
Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but organized labor at its best, as they say.
I see.
Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
Sounds like they've got a really big hold on everything right now.
A mob. The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate.
Ah.
Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
One more thing. You said something happened in the
I'm
election.
glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
That's sus.
This forewoman, her name?
Yeah, what was her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a
Holly.
or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out.
Thank you for your concern.
Thank you.
We'll be just...
Of course.
Appreciate you.
How else
Whoa.
can I help?
Okay, how about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? Well, my lost badge is related to that.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Ah, oh, wait, she's sick. What? 'Cause, 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 could have eaten it for all I know.
Dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
She's going to be a strong ally.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
I need my badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
This is a red check. Ooh, gross. Can't try a 28%er. I'll find it somehow.
Of course. But before we do, officers, the situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business...
Did I bring out the
better for
cross?
all of us.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
You want to say, look at that lady. Take a gander.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, while dull orange pearls hang from
What did I get into myself with?
red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that's within reason. Now look at you. You misery-clad simian.
I don't want to think about this.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Yeah, I should make my own money.
Maybe you could ask her for some stock tips.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance...
I'm gonna bomb this.
Don't hesitate to ask.
Anyway, can I have some money?
I am sorry. It just does surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those...
Excuse me? I didn't hear you.
What you meant to say was...
Thank you, that's all for now.
Detective.
Pain. Go make some money. So I gotta find my badge to talk to her. Go in here.
A sturdy metal door.
Knock, knock.
The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door.
Oh, shit.
I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Is the narrator canon? So... I have thoughts about that already. So the narrator is meant to be your inner monologue. And then the different aspects of your psyche are the named narration characters like logic and rhetoric and reaction speed. But I think they are actively other personalities that are conversing in your head and are not... Like, logic is not the aspect of your brain that is logical. Logic is a personality named Logic. And these personalities can take over. And that is why you don't remember the last whatever hours. And why you're so, like... I also think it lends itself to why you're such a good cop, even though you can't remember anything. Because these personalities could, in theory... be working cases 24/7. Again, I'm totally disrespecting dissociative identity disorder by talking about this. But in like fiction land, dissociative identity disorder is like I have like, you know, multiple channels of RAM inside my head, for lack of a better word. And so if we're going to lean into that fictional, which now that I say that, I think this game would probably pay more respect to the concept of that and try to treat it maybe a little more real worldy. But if we do go to kind of like, if you think of the movie Split in that way, where it's like, oh, I could always have brainwaves working on a case because there's so many people up here. Again, I know this isn't like a respectful way of talking about it, but that's where this could go. And I think that could be how you solved like 250 cases or whatever in 18 years. The ID turns you into a shark? Yeah. Yeah, you don't sleep. This is the police. Open the door.
Everyone,
I'm not joking.
go check the backyard door.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to...
All right, we got this. Another entrance. Chains. Would you put the logic part of your brain in a robot body? I would argue that I have very little logic part of my brain as is. Oh, it's this door. Hey.
Hey, what's that noise?
There must be another way.
Oh, right, it's this door. Ah! My brain. I forgot about the loud door. I forgot about the loud door. Would I put any part of my brain into a robot's body or the whole thing? Probably the whole thing. If I could put my brain in a robot body and circumvent sleep, I think that'd be pretty sick. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspicious. Hey, up there. Can you let me in?
You see a young man on a
Smoker on the balcony. What will he do?
His eyes have been following you.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
You hiding something?
I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole
It would give me the strength of 5 gorillas, then that's even a plus bonus.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette...
Looks like you got a good view of this backyard.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
When you tell me who did it.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us.
Oh. You're at...
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did I?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Muscular.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
All right, conceptualization. Stop sweating so hard.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a friend over.
Oh.
It was my Sunday friend.
Oh.
He doesn't reply. Gesturing.
What's your name?
My name is Martin Martinez.
I don't believe you.
That's definitely not his real name.
Thanks, rhetoric. Always carrying.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
All right, whatever. Talk later.
We won't.
Oh, man. Did you do all that just to make that cool line at the end?
Excuse me. I really need to get going.
Stay.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and...
Please don't go.
Trash? Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
New task, the smoker on the balcony. He's walking. He's not walking very cool. Fuck. There's a penis drawn on the loud door.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like
You're right.
could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, there has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for...
Have I seen any blueprints? No, I've seen that NL's playing it, but I haven't seen any of it. Joyce's info on the lynching. I need my badge. Smoker on the balcony. I need to get in the building. Puzzle game? Hell yeah. So, he sucks. He's just mashing buttons. All right, let me in.
This could be a way into the apartment.
I checked the backyard. The door was loud.
Problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have to...
Tell her we're real policemen.
There is no reply.
All right, we're going in.
Faint, sweeping
42%. Can't lose.
You're well.
Yes! Finally, we did a check. Yes!
Has no meaning whatsoever.
Authority, Monka. Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter.
Am I right? And don't you mom me, boy.
I'm gonna...
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss! Would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Our badge. Our one badge.
It's like a carrot.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses then.
Care about your stinking badge.
Oh.
Come in.
Oh, thanks. We're so in? Got any garbage in here? Hello, ma'am. Thank you.
Moment.
Reach the loud door.
The cold
Fog.
is any good for my bronchitis?
I only have a few questions.
She's the cleaning lady.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. Just gotta talk to him.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment.
Ask away,
Can you
please.
tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She leaves an old lady to her business.
She mumbles, some kind.
Who are you?
I'm no one.
Oh, you live
If you
here?
can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Aw,
It's barely bigger than
you
the
are
closet.
adorable.
But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even
Thanks, that's it. I'll leave you be. There's a lot to explore. Yes. Someone has torn down the wall. Waves crashing in the darkness. Book 16 Days of Coldest April. The doorbell. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associate. You can go out onto this balcony. Man, there's a lot to do here. Hello, Ivysaur. 25 cents. Apartment 8, their mailbox is overflowing. This is a mattress. Door is locked. Postcard. Boogie Street 46.
you hear someone walking around.
Hey, knock, knock.
Stops. Sounded like a woman. A poor communard.
This is police.
Have to open the door? Do you have a warrant?
Let's go.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Got a block. Shoes? Oh, money. Hell yeah. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram.
I do not care. Encyclopedia just start yapping. Let's see if the artist is out here. Kind of don't have many other leads. For a wait. I have an encyclopedia. It'd be pretty useful. I mean, it would just never stop talking.
Revelation has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history.
Sure, what happened?
Northeast. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did.
Who did the damage?
The combined armies of Occident and Grad. With
Grad.
They massed airships. Many are still
I don't
there.
care.
Coalition warship Archer.
Hey, what's up, Encyclopedia?
20 coalition archers. They will reach the city.
Hey, Kim, do you know who shelled this city?
Coalition. But that was
That's what my brain was saying, too.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the... What didn't fall into the ocean?
Alright, whatever. Stuff. Garbage. Hell yeah. Take that. Hey.
Ooh.
Hey, Walter.
Piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't
Shut up.
do that with hooves. But here you are.
Cindy Pog?
Yeah, I can see.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Can I have some?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles. Or at least that's the idea.
Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Be careful with those fumes.
Something to think about next time you're...
Hey, bye, Cindy. Shit. What's up here? Someone's been sleeping here. Can I sleep here? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Cindy? Is this where Cindy sleeps? Full for several winters. Ants? These +1 electrochemistry, -1 hindsighted. God ass. Yes. Give me God ass.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into.
Hell yeah.
Makes you look cool.
Yeah.
And collected.
Yeah.
As your hand enters the pocket, your finger.
Am I actually? I'm actually holding a crowbar in a trash bag. Yeah.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper.
Hell yeah.
It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from.
I'm gonna kill this encyclopedia guy.
And processed in Sur clay.
What do we got? What do we got? We got the apricot gum. 8.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti.
Smells faintly of apricots with a bit.
Encyclopedia is nerd emoji, yeah.
I feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice.
Actually, you wouldn't call cinnamon fruity. You know what I'm about to call fruity?
Good question.
What do I even care about
no
this?
Answer or secret phrase drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself.
What the hell is going on?
Throw it away, please.
Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Used wrapper shrug.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket.
Did I get anything out of that? A gleaming cut? Oh, $4! That's Cindy's whole life savings. Let's go. Holy shit. This game's awesome. $2! You drew 2 cards, and would you rather have $2 or $4? Door is locked. You can't get in. The chair's new. Someone lives back here. Cindy. All right. Peace, Cindy. Thank you for the money. Heck yeah, only 40 more to go. Look, we got some garbage too. I'm saying we might be close. If we can steal this guy's money too.
This door has been closed with a
padlock.
Solid lump of metal. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Oh hell yeah, let's get in there.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Easy.
The chalk drawn up.
What?
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
Ah.
Despair creeps into you.
No, Sag.
Fat on your weakness.
No.
You're still coming up.
I healed.
That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
No.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have.
Nothing you can say would. Cop gives up the detective.
That's why I saved. Okay, that's why I saved. But I healed. Okay, well, let's not fail the check. How about that? Oops.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Hold on. Let's just knock.
This door has been closed. No reply. No reply.
We got to get in there. I'm gonna try again. The white check too. I thought I'd be fine.
This door has been closed.
83% and I failed it, chat, by the way. This game hates me. Ship it!
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls.
After you, detective.
XCOM numbers, so true. I really have rolled like dog water this whole run. And that's, I mean, people who've played any game with me know my dice rolling is horrible. I always go second in TCGs. Jacket. +1 conceptualization. Hope your HSR pulls have been better. Not recently. My day cost me triple hard pity. My account is good, but I'm just a whale now because I've had to put money in.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man.
Oh boy.
Sideburns. The name on the plinth, Grazmazov.
Yep, I knew you'd be here.
Was an economist. And
the fit goes hard? Hell yeah.
He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution.
The White Star?
New skill point.
I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard.
Fitting. Fog. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. What do we get here? Huh? Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. So true. How about this thought that's thinking? 2 hours remaining. That was kind of useful. Boxes filled with chemicals. Fill up glasses, the auditor. Glasses? +1 logic? Oh, yeah. Wait, we are chefed up. What's on here? Eviction notices. Oh, hold on. I need my bag in case there's garbage. Balcony. Shoe rack. Loud rumbling snore. Hey. Am I dead? Oh, it's just a bathroom. I'll take that. Oh, a little Commodore Red. Don't mind if I do. Money. We are still so far away from these shoes come in 3 different sizes. The fit. Is this the loud door? Oh, it is. So I can go in there now. We've silenced the loud door. Fog. We got the Commodore Red. A little bit of drink. Okay, so, we might just have to go beat that guy's ass. So I might have to get drunk and go beat that guy's ass. It might just have to happen. Red. Maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Hear distant traffic. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Curtain ship. Money. Yeah, we out here. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. One of the Avengers. Money? Dude, we are so close to this money. Just a door. Okay. Go talk to this guy. How's it going? We're chilling. We're chilling. Have I played Disco before? No. This is first playthrough. Blind.
Security. Number 28.
This is where the smoker lives. Knock, knock.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Turns out it's quite tricky finding...
You picked the default thinker build. I did.
Don't worry. You'll get him.
I just realized I haven't looked at YouTube chat. Oh my god, everyone's in there. I'm sorry, YouTube chat. I had you minimized.
He's probably gone for today.
All right, bye. Anything else in here? Number 29, Pog. YouTube chat, come over to Purple app. You can actually do the Disco Elysium companion. Oh, did I not launch the companion? Oh, hold on. You do the companion over on Twitch. Dog. I forgot about that. It blocks it. Puts it as like what you call it, little stars. There's like stuff over there. How do I get over there? Anyways, we got a skill point too. What have we not done? The mirror, the backyard wall. What's the backyard wall? I don't. Oh, the mural. Then we got Measurehead. We can go try to beat his ass. Measurehead, we can listen to him be racist. And something with a trash container. I don't really want to put into physical instrument. Okay, so I think we're done in here. Let's go turn in all of our garbage and see how much money we have. We maybe pawn some stuff off too. Though I don't really want to. We are dripped out, bro. Books. Where are the steel bulls, dude? How do I find a bull? Or my gun, or literally anything. I think I still have 2 hours before I gotta turn into the place. Maybe I can help that guy with his love life. How much money?
The tear machine step. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
70 cents. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. How are we gonna make any money? We can sell the ID card for 13. We need 60 though. How are we gonna make this money? Helpline for the drawbridge. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Garbage. Blink. Another 20 cents right there, baby. Maybe we can talk to the old guys. Figure out where their bowl is. I'm trying to think what else we can go do. I guess we can go just try to beat the shit out of that guy. You know what? I'm down. Let's do it.
Well, hello. Light reflects off the... Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps.
Will there be repercussions if I take a sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about.
Yep, I'll take a sip. So, we're out here. Morale critical. Heal yourself now.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button.
Yep.
Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills.
Yep.
From the void we came.
All right, let's get out. Let's get his ass. Bag. Crowbar. All right, bucko. Drugs and alcohol give huge stat bonuses that make you cool. I must say, I am a little, like, concerned that there might be some later game like, oh, you drank too many times, so you fall back into alcoholism, and there might be some way to, like, avoid that ending. I don't want to talk to you. There might be some way to avoid that ending if you, Wait, I could try to make that jump. I think I'm going to try to make that jump while drunk. It's a physical thing, right? So let's go try to make that jump. I might have better gear for it now, too. Wow, this game is so realistic. Yeah. How do I get in there? Was there a door there? Go make that jump. Easy peasy. I don't know how long alcohol lasts. Gotta be long enough to make this jump. I will make this jump. You can't make this jump. I will make this jump. Let's see. It's Savior Fair. So anything that's hurting that to come off. Shoes off. Everything else is good. Alright. Probably gonna want to friggin' kill myself if I miss this jump, so I should save.
A tarpaulin cloak with
oh, it's locked still?
Is still caught on the railing.
I thought because I was drunk I could try it again. I could put a skill point into it. Why not? Got it. Do it.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is
finally
on the railing.
Third time's the charm. Oh!
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension.
Yeah.
Roaring in your ears.
Nice.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert.
I knew you could do it.
Yay.
Down might not have been as disco as your...
Oh, I'm disco.
But at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of...
Put my shoes back on. Kinda clean. How did you just climb down normally? Why did I have to, like, risk my life? Oh, can we get this now, too? Oh, the patrol cloak. What's this give me? Esprit de Corpse and Shivers. We out here. Got the dishwashing gloves. Wait, what's this door? Oh, shit. Hold on, do I have my bag? Yeah, I have my bag. Important. Where is this? Book? Probably sell some books, too. I left the coffee machine. Oh, yeah. Shades? +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. Put them. Magnus. Postcard, Le Jardin. Jardians.
On second glance, someone has forgotten.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave the paper.
Oh, get me in there.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol.
Anything in here?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages.
My volition is low.
But the lines are getting blurry.
Oh, probably because I'm drunk.
The drawer.
Hold on. Can I make my volition better? Toric, Shivers, physical instruments. Nothing helps with volition. Go ass blade. Hell yeah. I could probably do some drugs to make my mental better. Do I have drugs? Just a bunch of booze. Oh, it's a white check, so I can try it.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked
Let me just save. But I can try it.
The file cabinet stands
Hit
steady
it.
as ever. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really...
We're so back.
However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
What's in the note?
To be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special rolling borscht.
Water Everard's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
All right.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
It's a list of to-do things for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the debarders.
Yeah.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood.
Let's look at it.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special
whirling borscht.
Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself, the drawer slide.
Want it? Do they have money? Every worker who members of the board is written on. Oh, so this is like big union like place. A pass card here. Gotta talk to the union leader.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
I think I'm good. I think I need to save every cent I can. Special whirling borscht. Huh? That's gotta be code for something. It looks like we're in. Oh, all this stuff. This is straight cash money. Commodore Red and Potent Pilsners. Be in there. Cigarette butts. Everyone's been smoking and drinking out here.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name, listen. It's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Let's search the booth.
But please hurry.
Nothing incriminating catch. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Take the
It's
picture.
a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is...
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm gonna ask him about it.
Really interested in that old soldier.
Okay, we can't rest. No rest. Got the photo. Worth $1.20. These are books. Damn, there's... Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna talk to the smoker on the balcony. Awesome. All around you, great machines in quiescent. Halogen lights. I think we're in. Oh, this is a long walk. Nobody comes close to Measurehead. Me neither. Can we kill him?
a rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Looking. Okay.
And, with a surprising, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the rustic, a faint smell of burning rubber reaches your nostrils.
I can't see how that was worth it.
That was cool, wasn't it? Lettering on the platform, Kvalsund. Money? Whale Fjord in Arden. Thanks, Encyclopedia.
Before you stands a cargo container.
There's something special about this container.
Like your thing with that wall again? You do?
Yeah, let's go further.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Could have contraband in it.
But we are not here to look. We are not here to interact with
I'm gonna open the door.
To turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Alright, let's knock.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside.
Maybe we can tell it to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you what?
Never mind. Never mind, never mind.
Detective?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Ignore me. Those were gacha game odds? Yeah, that wasn't happening. But you do win those sometimes. True. Money. How close are we? We still need $42. Ultra serious gloves. Unfiltered contact. Oh yeah. Burnt coffee. $1. $2 a person. Hey.
Container,
Oh, it's Leo.
nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
Are you drunk?
The lyrics to this Container song, the accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the Vanishing Peninsula.
Ubi.
On Muindi.
Container.
Hello.
Evrard. He looks after everyone. Huh?
I don't know. This is not a banger. This song does not bang.
Man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, I'm not.
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know.
Oh, cool.
Folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Arish, mister.
Arish?
I had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world.
I did not ask that.
Too old to lose my ex. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot.
What? Dude.
I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
I'm just trying to make conversation, man.
Clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
I don't know if I believe you. What's going on here?
The containers in the yard
Boom.
are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Yeah, why are you changing the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
What's underneath those red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of
Chemicals?
them have labels on them, I think.
Thanks, Leo.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where is everyone?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Ah.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Yeah, we met Jean-Luc.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What trouble?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that.
Oh, could they have killed the guy?
Him and his boys stirred up something in town.
Oh, yeah.
Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something.
Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in there?
Are you Leo?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
I was gonna ask you about the borscht.
Yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
Special whirling borscht.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Oh.
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Oh, it's in the whirling in rags, is it? Something's weird about this borscht.
Sure.
He didn't actually understand what you meant.
Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everard is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Who's Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real.
Damn, even he's
nice
got a
to suckle
missus.
on Once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I
doing
am.
great, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Hey, Aiden's editor, I see you in chat there. I'm just not going to respond to the trolling. I hope you enjoy, though.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
Yeah, what's in that container?
That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Yeah, that'll do. Thanks for stopping by. Please do not again. I'm looking for the leader of the union.
Everett, then.
Yeah.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinites what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school, we did, when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But you gotta be quick if you want to see him. He leaves around 10 p.m.
Well, that is, like, soon.
Bye-bye now.
Good thing we got over here. Autosave. I like that. Coffee. Oh, hey. Look at this guy. What a Chad. Physical. Probably not. Ethically. Yo.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a
Walrus.
large desk. He looks up from his work. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Let's get straight to business. There's a body in a tree.
Mr. Kitsuragi, it's good of you two to stop
Dubois.
by.
Is that me?
Have a seat.
How do you know my name? I don't know my name.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Fungus.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Yeah, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing.
Sure, I'll sit.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men...
I'm sitting.
Reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Oh, you're corrupt as shit, huh? I will remain serious.
How can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
That hurts.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
The large check?
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days.
Oh.
And patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
Do I take the hush money?
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Ooh. Nice to meet you. Greeting from Japan. Hajimemashite. Yoken desu. Konbanwa. Your looking voice is so great. Arigato. Thank you. Keep it. I'm good. I'm gonna be vain.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
Yeah, no handouts.
Now,
until I need it.
Set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
Why do you know so much? This guy is sus.
Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
日本語うま? Yeah, no, I don't speak a lot of Japanese. I studied it for a little while. I can read it a little bit, but I fall apart very fast. I'd like to say my name is about one other thing. Union people are on it as we speak. I got my best hounds looking for your lost gun.
Slug-like
I don't like this.
move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun.
Oh man.
Gun. Lost gun.
Morale critical?
The world is swallowed.
Dude, chill.
Fear. Only 2 words escaped when he said, "Don't worry." He actually meant, "Be very worried."
I'm not worried. I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now.
I wish some of the local children were.
It's in a safe place. I just know it.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Air is killing me. Don't panic. I might have to panic. I don't really want to beef not panicking. Him?
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
All right, I just have to ship it. Pass.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to...
No. I'm chill.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is
you gotta heal?
Mr. Dubois, he keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
I'll chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
We're good.
Are you okay?
Go to your mind's safe
Can
place.
I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's...
Actually,
Mr. Dubois.
this chair is uncomfortable. I could use a glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what.
Yeah.
As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions.
Get him, Kim.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Let's talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez.
I subscribed to your channel and also hit the like button. Thank you so much. We're VTuber friends. Oh, I'll have to look into your channel as well. Thank you. This is why you're in Martinez. I know everyone... Okay.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a butt coming.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Sure.
Yes, that sounds good.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines.
Oh, no.
Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've actually been pretty bad at opening doors.
Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need you to open a door.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Why can't you open the door?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help.
Which door is
What
it?
will it be? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
I don't like this.
A loud blabbering weasel.
A snitch.
When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Yeah, he's talking about a snitch.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
This feels wrong. I don't think we can accept this task.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your...
I want to see what Kim thinks about
Even
this.
worse, perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me.
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Help me get the dead body down at least.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt.
Let's go, Kim.
Safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Also, footprints were there.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy.
Oh.
I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race signs.
Yes, please.
That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big, impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
I meant Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet.
Gotten around to her.
I'm very busy, you see. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished.
Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Joyce didn't mention a casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
What happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family.
Called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I...
Maybe your brother
You're
did.
a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry.
What if...
No one is. We're pals.
What if his brother and him... Oh, is this the Prestige? It has been 5 hours of gameplay before Rysair brought up the Prestige.
If she actually wants to see me...
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here.
Got it,
Of course,
okay.
Harry. Let me just assure you one more time, I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I tell her
Great.
about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock.
Oh, it sings.
Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it?
Let's talk about my gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Keep it. I don't care.
I don't care about my gun. I love it, Harry. Wish I could be like that, but I can't. I have a responsibility to this community. I can't have a loaded gun out in the streets.
I thought you said it wasn't loaded.
The officer is exaggerating. Of course we care about the missing firearm.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
I'm looking into your shady
What
brew.
that means, Harry. You know what? Don't even tell me.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Call me Mr. Oh, Nightblade. Call me Mr. Dubois.
Of course. Let us dispatch with a formality.
That's what the hanged corpse called you.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that.
Does he have my badge?
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
Yeah, my memory's
To
fine.
hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. It's just a brown folder.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
What kind of cop did you call me?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky.
Yeah,
Outshining
I am a star.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
What's my full name?
Harry. Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count.
My name is Raphael Cousteau.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costo.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
You know anything about my wife or kids?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man.
You're
Do
right.
You strike yourself as a family man, Harry.
No, I don't.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats. But
You know where I
of course,
live?
Harry, your precinct.
He doesn't really seem to know
I'm sending it.
more about it. As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you
That's
saw.
not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau.
Ah.
RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt.
Takes one to know one.
Do something about.
He got the name from the Census Bureau. And every...
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Can you ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age. Yes, Harry. You are... Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well...
What's in the container outside the office?
There are literally millions of containers in this harbor.
No, there's not.
I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Something special attached to the
Harry,
crane?
Smooth-talking son of a bitch.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the...
I don't think I want to open this door.
You should at least try convincing it.
I really don't think I should open this door. So I'm going to leave now. But we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh, great.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man.
Hey. Okay, Kim wants to talk, yes. Maybe not in here.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
But I haven't paid yet.
You should take care of that, then.
I don't have money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to him. Kim, can we talk about the case?
Yes? What do you want to know?
No, we're good. We're good. We should turn in for the night. And then we can go to Measurehead and get the body down, but we might have to do that tomorrow. How do I get out of here? Pretty sure I came in this way. Can I leave?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. See you.
Yes?
Can I leave? Oh, okay. Got it, okay. Something forgotten on the coffee table. It really is a poorly laid out room. It's not like he has to care too much. He's not leaving. Yeah, let's go talk to Measurehead. We should also turn in. See if we can do Measurehead tonight. Harry Dubois. He knows where our gun is, but he doesn't necessarily have our ID because it's possible that... oh, is that what this door is? That's what this door is. Okay. And then that union card gets us through there. That's how we get to here. Hey, Measurehead.
Your race descent has only worked, so it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic pro.
Dude, I don't care.
There's a but. But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge.
Oh.
That someone needs to be you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
Uncomfortable result of not taking...
Listen to your little friend.
Oh, white morning came through.
Childlike way.
What's this do?
Mysterious race may yet prove
Oh, we got to get out of the conversation. We'll wait here. Okay.
See that they stay here the whole time.
We'll wait. You can at least walk a little faster.
The woman's gaze.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Why are you with Measurehead?
His craniometric perfection.
Oh, he got you too.
Have you ever thought that maybe...
You hear that? That sound?
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Physical stuff like this is really easy for Measurehead. Mental stuff too. He's really spiritual, you know.
Oh, he's just got all max stats.
It's late outside, isn't it? You guys must really like doing what you do to be out so late.
Did he do it already? Okay, good. He was fast. What do you do? Like destroy the tree? Punch the tree?
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself.
No.
And what you had to do was to become a...
I'm out. Let's get this thought. White morning. Little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him in the snow, on the streets, in the shop, in the corner, and finally a matchbox house. Sitting at the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. An awful white morning. A modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less of you. 20% zoom out distance. All motorics learning caps raised by 1. Sick. Oh no? Oh, I'm the man. Oh. I'm the man. Zoom out distance is hype though. Measurehead, Monka, yeah. I hate that guy. Is this like a 24-hour joint?
The tear machines. Your bottles climb.
$1. I kind of need
A small cabinet on the wall is
plus morale.
medicine bottles.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Batiste makes you feel better or something.
Just in case. Can't stand Measurehead. The zoom is good. The zoom is good. I passed the 3% shit. That's what Blade said too, dude. I was on like a 30 something, and I did it, and then I picked the wrong follow-up option, so I got owned. Body down. What did he do? Oh shit, Kuno, what happened?
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree.
By the way, Kipt is a racial slur.
Yeah, I assumed as much. You probably shouldn't say that. I don't just fight back with more shitty language.
Can't tell Kuno what words to use. Fucking kipped.
All right, Kuno. You know what? I don't care.
Fuck you. Kuno says kipped if kipped.
It's like
Kipped. All right, shut it down. See, Kuno.
Yeah, thanks, Kuno. It was always a pleasure.
the corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
Well, it's down.
Measurehead has done a good job.
70 XP. Let's go.
Nothing is too broken or compromised. Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing men.
The fuck
Got
are they
it.
on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Got
The
it.
lieutenant adjusts.
Oh, we're doing it right now?
And takes a deep breath.
What is a field autopsy?
You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi.
Bro, Encyclopedia needs to stop, bro.
The Queen assault to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is.
You got a pair of gloves. I have gardening gloves.
Nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things.
I can fill this in. All right, let's
The
do
dead
it.
man stares in silence. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with.
That's you.
Let's begin. Me, Harry Dubois.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just like
KK57.
KK
Got it.
equals Kim
Kitsuragi. Got it.
57 equals Precinct 57. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
We could look at our ledger and see when we did certain cases too.
And what would that make the
HDB 41. 1015. It's understated.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go with that. NA. Next. NA.
NA. Age.
Roughly 50.
Roughly
Try
50.
40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm right about 42.
He nods.
Race.
Mondial.
Fair to
Mondial.
skinned from the Isola of Mundi. This is
I
a
don't care.
pudgy mess of curdled meat. Looks neither.
Sex.
Fucky.
Dude, I should have shot her.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly
No.
and
Mpreg.
indistinguishable face.
Date of
We're
death.
still going with March 4th. 51.
Yep.
What else? 9. Body
Identified by case number.
HDB 41.
Evidence of treatment.
At least not after the initial examination.
None. What is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Oh, so I'm not so sure about that. It looked like he was carried over.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-Delorian.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket.
Right, external examination.
The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. size M, color white.
The disappointment is palpable.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing. The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. Well known.
Damn, Kim is good at this.
Athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thigh.
Those kids suck.
Consistent with
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest.
I'm just gonna write it down.
Consistent with predation. Ligature mark. Steel wiring. There's too much of it.
You got just the right tool for that.
Oh yeah, we got the chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below.
See, my pig is gonna.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Let's look for a good spot to cut.
Equally tight around the hole. The knot is the weak spot. The
Beautiful.
chain cutters fit in there. After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot, tying the belt together. Snap.
Nice.
The knot is slashed.
5 XP.
Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact. Genitalia.
No, it's gonna happen. See,
I fucking knew it.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable.
Unremarkable?
No evidence of injury.
I want to look.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish.
Absolutely gross.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
That's way more than a law official's.
We have a real museum here. Last item. Hands.
Hands. You can do it.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Understandable.
That's all.
Well, we got a lot to do here. Internal examination. Well, let's describe the injuries first.
Continue before we've gone through.
Oh, we must do the.
Nervous
Okay.
system. I have nothing. Do you have anything?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
Moral?
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement.
I'm just gonna write NA.
Musculoskeletal.
I don't want to fuck around too
Purge
much.
fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell.
Why did I make that noise?
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house.
Yeah, jack that fucker off.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. hemorrhaging present.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises.
Deeper?
It's hard.
Ow.
Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat.
Oh, ooh.
A contraction. Your throat pump inside.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
That was useless.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
Encyclopedia?
Hepato means liver. And biliary, the gallbladder and bile duct.
Am I an expert in that?
Nothing in your alcohol-soaked memory.
No.
Neither am I.
Okay, that's it.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Electrochemistry, though?
Unless you have untapped
Reservoirs? No. But do they take obscure trivia and odd tips?
No.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered. Gastrointestinal.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
I'm gonna keep the... No, I'm gonna omit the...
What's next on the list?
Voila. Description of injuries.
Bite mark.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one, too. What's the 4th for?
Just in case.
Got it.
Head,
bite
chest
marks.
and scalp bite mark injury. And your opinion, officer?
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. So that would be post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
The contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest.
Non-fatal, post-mortem.
Right. Next.
The ligma mark.
Dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring... I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time.
This was the fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
How'd it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. We were thorough with the list of injuries too.
Alright, what now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
Processing.
You tilt your head. Or, I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Legendary perception check. It's a white check.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite...
Do you think we missed something?
I think there's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination.
Okay, so we need a fridge.
Do it fast. It would have to be industrial in size.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the coon?
Only if all else fails.
Kuno looks like he gets around.
Let's hurry then.
This is one task we
Fridge victim's body.
With every hour, whatever.
Okay, we can talk to the thing. The guy. Fridge the body. It does feel like we're missing something. Let's see how hard it'll be to get a fridge. Because we also are low on morale here. So if we fail a morale check, we just die. Whoa, karaoke?
Can I help you?
I need a fridge.
Yes. For the dead.
Correct him.
No, we want to put a very important dead body.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
You're just going to say something mean.
Culinary
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
Go talk to the frit clerk? Where's the frit clerk? What's the Freet? Oh, the Freet clerk is the convenience store. It closed? They're closed.
Yes?
I think we just have to send it to processing. I don't think we're going to get any extra info. They might be baiting me anyways.
The man is deep. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I try one more time, but I would. So let's bag him.
If you think so, officer, I need a little help for carrying him to the holding. It's too late to take him into processing today.
Great. Doesn't feel great, but I can't be a completionist, right? This is the real world. Right. Did he want to talk or did he want to...
Yes?
We got to go see about staying the night and paying. A lot of people here. Can't really talk to many.
Can I help you?
About that money I owe.
Have you got it?
We come to some sort of arrangement.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
He was about to say something.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Stop my key.
Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a mask. Not until you...
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the
Yes,
union.
Not the whole damn union, thank God. They come here in the evenings. Dumb.
Chicken Shacky. Hey.
Find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Good
Isn't
question.
anyone in the mess hall?
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, you know, lynching.
Why would they lay low?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
You can't just say that, Gart.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yes?
Something in Kim's motor carrier.
Yes?
Goes. Maybe he's got money. Is there combat in this game? No, I don't think so. I think it's all skill checks.
You see a set of steering levers.
I have something here we could sell.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage at the back of the motor carriage. Looks rather uncomfortable.
Okay.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are they?
They are spinner hubcaps. Frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them. It's just for vanity.
Neat. What do you mean
A couple of weeks
confiscated
ago,
them?
I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence.
You're so
but
cool.
They weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
You want to put these spinners on your machine? Point at Kinema? What's Kinema?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Kinema is the model of his car? Oh. That would be outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile. barely visible
Aww.
in the dark.
He's so cute. I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
Achievement unlocked. Really get Kim to trust you. Aww. Thanks. I appreciate the help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
I wonder if I could have gotten the money. 60 is a lot, though. I wonder if I could have gotten the money.
As you tap on the gauge.
No. That's enough.
Go sell these. Man, feels bad. I'll do another playthrough where I get the money legit. And then he can put his spinners on his car.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
Well, you're still open.
The shop is always open.
Oh, we got a chance at this. Hold on. Can I do my electrochemistry better? A couple different ways to get the money. That's cool, I think. How many skill points do I have in the bank? 2. I could level up electrochemistry. Well, I should try the check first before leveling up electrochemistry. And then I think I have gloves that make me better at electrochemistry. Ants make me better at electrochemistry. Oh, we're gonna spot if this fucker's high.
Greetings on this fine night.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon, a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it hot in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
No judgment, just curious.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
What's the People's Pile?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service.
They're called the People's
Recent
Pile.
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol.
Oh.
The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap, needless to say, a primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile. An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let... There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however.
Must have been tough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. So much disappointment. And early death.
Whose fault was it?
And no one's. Everyone's. A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
So what brought you here?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died.
Oh.
Left me this so I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown.
Oh, real?
I'm gonna get as far away from Forberg as I can.
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Why that's my missing gun again?
Sure thing.
Has anyone from the Union come down for this gun?
Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police. They went their way.
Oh no.
It was a trip.
Wait, then it might be true.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying.
Oleaginous?
They're really being truthful.
Thanks for the review.
Sure, man.
Can I have your
You
drugs?
said you'd done it before.
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of... He won't be your nog. but he won't be thrilled about this either.
I can take it.
If you say so. Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut.
You know what? I think I'm good.
Respect your decision, officer. What else?
Damn, he just gave it to me though. Okay, so hubcap. I have something else to sell.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant.
Yes, these are very...
200?
Did you defraud some foreign prince for...
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense.
Thank you. Here's the 60 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest is for him.
He took the
to
rest.
Compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Else you're thinking of selling?
Another time, perhaps.
Thank you. We're gonna make it up to Kim. Definitely. I'm gonna make sure of it. Right, it's cold. Let's go to bed. And that'll probably be where we stop today. Go to bed and see what comes of it.
Can I help you? Yes.
Have the money. Here's 60 real.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment
Plus 70
services
XP.
rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your night. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Good night. We have 3 skill points now. Definitely good. No files, you'll be locked out. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Okay, well, we have the 20. I would like to buy some healing with it. We'll do that later. Probably bedtime. Anything else?
What do you want to know? Good.
I think we're done. Kim said let's turn in.
The door is closed. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray.
No. Man, electrochemistry going hard today. My room? Yeah. The window. The window got fixed.
This is the door to the room.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides...
Let's go. Successful first day.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the
He's a
investigation
smoker.
first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM.
I didn't know you
I have a
smoked.
cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
It's so cool, Kim.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
I love his little sneaky smiles.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How'd you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough. In addition, we got that body down from the tree, and we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. I still feel like we missed something, but it's up to the boys in processing now. We did perform a thorough search of the crime scene. That's great. Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
We talked to some people.
Including Evrard Claire. A daunting adversary, if there ever was one. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with you.
He's not saying much on the matter because
I'm sure I can get him.
you could have gotten more out of Everard.
I'm sure I can get him to tell us
Claire
more.
also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Yeah.
Moving on. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Gotta get back to Joyce.
Above all, though, today was exhausting.
I feel like Everard might want Joyce's door to be the one we unlock.
Is that a stand-up Precinct 41?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
Hell yeah.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Thanks. So what can we do exactly?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
I wonder if we could have done that to get money. Couldn't we abuse that power?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay, I'm glad we didn't do that.
Officers of the RCM have been known. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure.
Got it.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
And how can we be sure they'll show up?
Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights, as you may have.
What if someone
gathered from
resists?
The fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in the watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
What if I kill someone on duty?
Evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people that get convicted?
We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta.
Bureaucracy.
Prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Who makes all these rules?
The coalition government. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
One.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Rebachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
I like the idea that the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to...
Or if they think you do.
What's that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
How would you describe them if I didn't?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
I think you don't like them very much.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Oh. Curious. Who's Dolores
The
Day?
historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract.
What do you think about it?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen. Do you?
Things are bad out there. They've done an awful job here.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
I'm okay with that.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slow, an aerostatic passes overhead. The whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
This game really does have a beautiful way with.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in the other
We run
places?
this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope we can do some good here.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
In the morning.
Yes?
He next door? Hope he just clips through the wall. Empty cassette case. But we can try the mirror again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Do something with the chain cutters here. Seems like a bad idea.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
We might end up breaking the faucet really bad here. I think we probably shouldn't do this. I think I'm gonna not do this.
On the bathroom wall. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Can we get more encyclopedia? I don't know if I want to put another point into encyclopedia.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. full set is quite
Damn.
mangled, but you handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
This is still horrible. +1 electrochemistry. If I die, I die.
On the bathroom wall.
3%.
It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Bedtime? Bedtime. All right. We're gonna call it here. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you had fun. I had a really good stream tonight. I'm glad we got to do this. Ivysaur, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Goodbye. I'll probably be live again tomorrow or Saturday. Not sure. Not sure if I'll be able to do tomorrow. Depends on work. But thank you all for hanging out so much. I always appreciate it. And yeah. Thanks for the stream. Have a good sleep. Yeah. We're gonna sleep, or try to. I had a lot of caffeine today to get the work done. But it is what it is. Alright. Appreciate y'all a bunch. Be good to one another. Make good choices. And roll high. I'll see you later. Bye.